Hello. I'm Jonny Bollox.
Jonny Bollox.
Jonny Bollox.
I'm Jonny Bollox.
I'm Jonny Bollox. I'm Jonny Bollox. Jonny Bollox. Hey, I'm Jonny Bollox. I'm no longer Jonny Bollox.
So why am I quitting? Well, I guess why did I start? I started the Jonny Bollox project because I wanted to change the world, make the world a better place, I guess. And my way of doing that was through music, through writing protest songs, and to have a name as a performer to try and get those songs heard more widely. So if we go about 3 years ago, first era of the Jonny Bollox project, we had songs like Fashion, I think was the second song I ever wrote.
You don't have to care about how other people think you look. If someone said, oh, you look shit, I wouldn't give a.
Followed by CCTV. But how happy I was to be in a movie, 'cause life is a film on CCTV. I'd always dreamt of being a movie star, and it's come true now, there's cameras wherever we are. The party song.
And what if I go all quiet and shy? And what if I get off with a girl, it's actually a guy?
The Apple song.
So someone picked me off my branch and chucked me into a crate, and loaded me into a lorry they call international freight, and put me in a freezer till my juices turned to ice, and shipped me off to Thailand to be packaged for a cheap price.
The next era, when I came to New Zealand, Inconvenient Truth.
Hey, sailor, sailor in your belt, please can you come and help us stay afloat? Water's rising, we can't swim, tonight the inevitable won't jump in.
You know, I think my musical style got a bit better than the streets. And now I miss the days when I would dance and sing and play and look down on the streets from that chestnut tree. But now they put it down, they say to modernise the town, but me a lighted load is how it used to be. Which I probably think is still the best song I've written. 23.
The yoga, MSG and my KFC, without you I'd just be chicken.
Love theme songs, still protesty. 23, then got to Dunedin and recorded Jonny Bollox Loves You. Songs like Blood. Why are all the pretty girls always lesbians?
Why are all the pretty girls always lesbians? Sometimes I wish I was a woman too. As if I was, then I would be a lesbian. 'Cause then maybe I'll have a chance with you.
I reckon of all of my songs that I've written, which is it's probably in the hundreds in these last few years, I'd say the most life-changing of them, or the most influential one, was Luxury Pacific Cruise. And a wee story with that, I was sitting in Lancaster train station, strumming away waiting for my train, and this big, he's pretty fat as well, suit-wearing, high-living dude comes up to me and has a wee listen. He says he's a drummer. Says, I've got the rhythm of a black man, he tells me. And so we got chatting, and it turns out he's a lecturer at one of the universities down in London. And he started having a bit of a rant at me. He has kind of a bit of a rant magnet I found when I was hitchhiking round. And just saying about the whole system, the whole education system, how unsatisfied it was. So I said, I've got a song that I'll play you, and maybe it'll make a bit of sense. So I played him Luxury Pacific Cruise, and then his eyes sort of went all a bit shiny when I finished playing it. And it's like, went a bit quiet and just pulled out a £10, which was pretty good. I'd say the biggest influences would be Edward and Mark back in Shippers. They were because when I started playing, for years I was just playing the guitar, not singing because I hated my voice. And I'm still not the biggest fan of my voice, it's not that great, but those guys supported me and encouraged me to speak out and sing my songs, so that was pretty cool. Cheers guys. And musically, Yorkshire Geese, Who Is Mark, of course.
www.bluecollar-dash.com, song server gone wrong, mainframe brain drained, nothing ventured, nothing gained, it's all the same.
Jeffrey Lewis, I really like what he does and how he does it.
Back when I was 4 and I knew the name of every dinosaur, I learned how to read comic books, my babysitter said I was really smart.
Incredible string band, funnily enough.
When the morning of your eyes comes waking through my shadows, leaving just a trace of twilight sleep.
Bonzo Dog Doodah Band.
To the ventricles of your heart, my dear, I'm in love with you again.
Who else we got? Crass. Found this Crass album in one of the his old CD shop in Nelson, and it rocks. It's pretty cool. Yeah, sort of punky stuff. And then more recently it's been getting a bit musical and some, I guess, local Dunedin bands. Freddie Footbucker.
Birds fly free, they fly free, just to shit on me.
Liked him. Tono and the Finance Company.
Eating biscuits we truly deserve.
Magnetic Fields, I like what they do. Daniel Johnston. So quite a range. And I've been a solo performer, but a lot of people have said they recognise my guitar better than they recognise me. There she is. She's done me well. Well, I guess the point of this video is just to say Jonny Bollox is dead, because I don't really need or want a name to be known by musically. You know, it's always been about the messages that the songs carry, and I guess I realised that I'm not going to change the world through my music. So I'll just set up my wee lifestyle in the coffee van, cruise around, and just do what I do best. Trying to be as good a person as I can be, as good a dad as I can be, as good as a partner as I can be. Living a good healthy life. Good for the world, good for me, good for the family. And I guess in doing that, I'm doing my bit to make the world as good as it can be, because I'm making my world as good as it can be. So wee Matai was born 3 weeks ago today, and you know, it's a big change in life, but it's not at all one of my reasons for stopping being Jonny Bollox. You know, I'm not changing my plans of life. I'm still going to do all the lovely, wonderful things I was going to do beforehand, but just we're going to do it with 3 of us instead of 2 of us now. You know, so it's just one more person to share all that loveliness with, which is really cool. And one more person to write songs for. Probably the next era of the artist formerly known as Jonny Bollox will probably be sweet little lullabies to sing him to sleep. So am I sad about it? Not at all. Is Wendy sad about it?
Not at all.
I'm just pretty proud of all the work that I've done these past few years. I think I've written some pretty cool songs. Job done.
buying groceries like I do every Monday. Saturdays are for chilling and the shops are closed on Sunday. I got home to see a flashing light to say I had a message. First unpack my groceries, put cold stuff in the fridge and the ice cream in the freezer. I really like ice cream, I use it when my throat hurts, I find it quite soothing. Then I put my feet up on the sofa cause I was tired. For some reason running round all these shops makes me proper tired. I listened to my messages, it told me I had 4. The first one hung up straight away, who it was I can't be sure. The second and third were bored students counting seconds in a call centre, trying to sell me budget gas and futuristic dentures. The final message was an Apple who sounded really sad. He wanted to tell me about this difficult time that he just hardly said he'd be grateful if I'd call him back. He says he's sitting on a supermarket shelf in a 4-pack. I felt really sorry, so I ran back straight away, even though it wasn't 6 yet and calls weren't free and I had to pay. I dialed the Apple's number just to hear what he had to say. At first it didn't sound so bad, he says I've been on holiday. I said, that sounds nice, did you catch the sun, where did you go? And he said, actually it was a forced business trip, and I want the world to know us apples and our fruity friends, we really get mistreated. They took away our dignity, they made us feel defeated. Now I'm sat here day and night, all battered, bruised and beaten, till someone picks me off the shelf, takes me home to be eaten. Come on mate, it's not that bad though, go with your apple glory. He said, Mr. Human, you know nothing, just listen to my story. Sat there on this branch and they sprayed us till it hurt. They did it every day, they covered us in this chemical dirt. And I was quite a long way up, high above the ground, sitting there quite happily, nicely reddened and drowned, till someone picked me off my branch and chucked me into a crate, and loaded me into a lorry they call international freight, and put me in a freezer till my juices turned to ice, and shipped me off to Thailand to be packaged for a cheap price. Then they sprayed me again till I looked all shiny and clean, and stuck 4 of us in the pack and covered us in polythene. Then they shipped us back to England again, frozen in time. I woke up on a shelf priced at £2.99. These humans, they are greedy, they are cruel, they are cold-hearted, and in the end I ended up just 5 miles from where I started. I'm sorry for my race, I replied to the apple story. They made something sweet quite bitter and they took away his glory. So I made a vow right there and then I wouldn't buy fruit from the shelf, for love of my apple friend and for fear of my organic health. So take a moment and let this story settle and think about it, and decide if you want to buy expensive overpackaged chemicalized shit.